Welcome Virgo, welcome to my channel. I'm Dee and this is Intuitive Life Advice. I'm going to do your reading today, see if we can get you some clarity, some answers, whatever it is that you've come here for. I'll do my best to deliver that for you. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd like to invite you to do so. You can comment on the video if it resonates with you, and like the video if it resonates with you. I'd like to know that I've reached someone with my messages. It helps me to understand that the way I'm doing things is the right way to do it. And hopefully I'm helping someone out there today with this message. I would like to express to you that if you're scanning through the videos you're just doing like a quick scan through videos to try to catch some sort of piece of the video that you can resonate with, you're missing the whole message that the readers are going through all this trouble to get to you. There's no way you can get the gist of a reading by skipping through it and doing a speed watch. There's just not, because normally the message that is meant for you is in there somewhere, but you're not ever going to get it if you just fast forward through the entire reading looking for something that you want to be able to claim as your message. So, and I'm not in this for money, so that's not why I'm telling you that. It's a lot of earth cards just popped out. Earth and fire. It's another earth card. Sometimes you have messages during the shuffles. I've noticed that a lot with some readers. They voice those messages to you while they're doing the shuffle and the laying down of the cards. I do that also sometimes, but you know, if you don't watch the entire video, you're going to miss those messages. Like the fire that I just saw in this reading. Also, Virgo, you are a earth sign. So we've got Taurus, Capricorn, and you, Virgo. All three of the earth signs in this reading. Now, your intuition is protecting you from some sort of drama in your life. There's a Taurus involved with that drama there. And you already saw that coming. You already knew it. You have a keen sense of intuition, and you know, I mean, it's a beautiful thing because you always listen to that. And the times that you haven't, the thunder's rolling here, just letting you know. The times that you haven't listened to that intuition, maybe the thunder rolled. Maybe it was quite disastrous when you didn't listen to your own intuition, your own sense of knowing. But right now, you're not wearing your emotions on your sleeve because you're trying to overcome some sort of something that had a hold on you. You're either trying to let go of a substance issue, a sexual addiction, an eating disorder, a person who is toxic, something like that. It could be any of those things. This isn't a personal reading, so I have to, I can't go too deep here, or we'll be here all day reading everyone's energy. So this is you're in sobriety. You're in a state of sobriety, and like I said, it could be from alcohol, drugs, sex addiction, eating disorder, or a toxic person or people. And you're not wearing your heart on your sleeve. I mean, you're not wallowing in your despair and emotion. You're keeping a handle on it. The Shallow card here, and this doesn't have anything to do with the song Shallow. I created these cards 3 years before that song ever came out. But it's a beautiful song, and the energy there is completely different. But my Shallow card is, you're just not submerged in emotion. And there's a Capricorn involved here that is assisting you with that. I feel like they may be some sort of a coach, counselor, psychologist, somebody who you turn to help you stay above all this. You've come from quite a chaotic existence. You walked away from it. You're doing that now. And if you haven't done that, you're getting ready to. Like the roller coaster ride of a life, the roller coaster type relationship or lifestyle, that you were involved in or that you were living, you've decided to leave it behind. And I mean, you've got everything you need to keep walking away from that and never turn back. Someone was trying to force something on you and you had to walk away from it. And it had to do with this chaotic turmoil of a energy. Very chaotic in a turmoil type situation. Tumultuous. Your love card here for this column is love is not forceful. It's not authoritative. It's not pushy, dominant, or commanding. So it just feels like someone was trying to force something on you that you just did not want to do, or force you into something that you didn't want to be a part of. And whatever that was, you're walking away from it. I mean, this is just the epitome of strength here, Virgo. And it's just like you. You just can cut something off and say, that's it for that. I'm done with it. Next. And that's a great trait, because a lot of people can't do that. They stay in that energy for sometimes the rest of their lives. Now, what's coming up real quickly is you're going to be deceived by a commitment of some sort, and this person isn't who you think they are. You're being asked to use your intuition, pay attention. There's a commitment that you're going to be asked to become a part of in some way, and it's not what you're being shown. They're not being honest with you. So you need to make sure you look into that before you commit. And your love card here is coming up for this situation with this deception, this deceptive person wanting some sort of commitment out of you that isn't going to be honest with you. It's not going to be, what you see is not what you're going to get there. Your card is, love is not disgruntled, bitter, hostile, or offended. It doesn't perceive the achievements and dreams of another as a threat. So this person is wanting to commit to you so that they can shut you down in some way. This person may be someone who is still involved in this chaotic, tumultuous roller coaster of a lifestyle that you're leaving. And some people don't have the strength, or they don't realize they have the strength within to pull themselves out of relationships or situations like this. And those types of people sometimes like company. They want to hold you back as well so that you don't accomplish something that they aren't able to accomplish or not willing to allow themselves to accomplish. Because they can't accomplish it. They just don't want it enough. That's the difference between you and this person, Virgo. There's PTSD here. This is post-traumatic stress disorder. And at the bottom of the deck is CPTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder is from seeing something that is very traumatic and witnessing it with your eyes. And then the Truth card is there too. This is beautiful. All three of those cards are those beautiful color of orange and pink, yellowish orange and yellowish pink. PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder from being witnessing some sort of a traumatic event. It can cause you a lot of problems emotionally, physically, spiritually. Can cause fear and anxiety and depression in ways you would not believe. It can run your life if you let it. You need treatment for that kind of a situation, that type of situation. You just do. Now, CPTSD is complex post-traumatic stress disorder. This is something that you experience when you have been exposed to trauma over a long period of time, or whatever a long period of time would be to you. If it would be a month, a week, or 10 years, or 20 years. It's different for everyone. It truly is. And these types of conditions require help. You need help getting through them. And that's what occurred here when you found yourself in this situation, this roller coaster ride of a relationship or life or situation that you were in caused you to suffer some of the symptoms of traumatic stress disorders, such as post-traumatic stress disorder or CPTSD as well. And the thing that's going to set you apart here from the statistics is truth. You are going to see the truth here with a certain person here that is wanting you to commit to something or them, and you're going to be able to see through that once you find the truth in the matter. And that's what you need to set your sights on. You know, you don't want to ever fall for deceptive people and their energy again. These situations are bad for us. They're toxic. When you walk away from something like this, you don't ever want to go back to a situation that's anything close to that. And I wish you everything that's wonderful. I know you can do this. These conditions, post-traumatic stress disorder and complex post-traumatic stress disorder, these disorders are real and serious. And they can, as I said, they can dictate the rest of your life if you let them. You can come down with real illnesses and physical ailments, emotional issues, depression, anxiety, debilitating anxiety and depression. And if you leave it untreated. So make sure you get some treatment for this. You can just do an online search for that. And toxic relationship coaching is also very helpful. And there's a link in my description box for coaching. And those are people who have been there, done that. They've walked the walk, and now they're going to talk the talk. And they can help you. And if you need professional help after that, pardon my timer, if you need professional help further than that, I suggest that you get that help, because life is beautiful and it's worth living. And until you realize that you can't do this alone all the time, every time, sometimes you just can't do it alone. You need help. And I wish you the best, Virgo. I know you can do this and get through it. All my love. I'll be back with another reading soon.